All Aboard Live will be starting very shortly. G'day folks, how are you all doing? Welcome aboard to All Aboard Live, episode 118. Just to let you guys know, the planned trip that we had with delivery that you see on the screen here, unfortunately, we have a change of plans. Dovetail, for some reason, has removed this skin, or the modder himself, the Creators Club person himself, has removed it from the marketplace. So, unfortunately, now our planned Portugal paint job has been removed from us. So, we're going to be taking a Eurostar version of it instead. So, do note that the cover was taken prior to tonight's live stream. And we're going to keep the cover anyway, because it is a beautiful looking cover anyway. And I do like the skin. I'm just unfortunate it's been taken away from me. So, anyway, Eurostar to replace it. Welcome to the 118th edition of All Aboard Live. And check out our brand new intro. Here we go. And welcome live, ladies and gentlemen, to the 118th edition of All Aboard Live here on this 20th of January 2025. Coming to you live and direct from our studios in Sydney, Australia. We're green lighted all night long tonight. How are we all doing? Welcome aboard. And thank you very much for joining me. Our live stream chat is open to subscribers only. Come and join us if you are a rail fan. Let's talk trains. Let's talk simulation. Speaking of simulation, the next time you join us live on Come Fly With Me next Tuesday, I will be rolling with this bad boy. This bad boy right here. The Thrustmaster T-Flight Hodus 1. So I'll be flying with that baby now. And yeah, I do have a simulator. I do have a simulator joystick now for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So there you go. Purchased that earlier today. Bit of a bugger putting it together, but anyway, it is what it is. So welcome aboard. How are we all doing? Chris is with us. He wasn't with us last night. You missed out on a fantastic live stream last night. It was very, very well received. I apologise for the ending, by the way, folks, but sometimes I get carried away. So yeah. Anyway, I did say everybody to go and F themselves, and I do apologise for that. It was only a joke anyway. That's just, Aussie slang. So, yeah. Normally I say I come from a land down under at the end. So, all right, we are ready to go. So, ICE 1557, it's still the same trip that we were planning on the Frankfurt Folder route. I am playing on PC. I've got DX12 and custom engine settings. And these are the best settings. And by the way, I've taken away that line that was causing the PSI problems once again. So, yeah, I've taken that one off. I didn't actually realize it was actually in my new settings, but anyway, I've taken that away. It's all been taken off. I gave a little tweak to the passengers as well at the stations and everything today as well. So it's a little tweak on that. I've upped it a little bit. So anyway, without further ado, 918 service. All right, ICE We're going to be not doing all the safety systems. You know me, I will not use everything in this train. We will use NETEC, GTE, and CIFA. That's it. Alright. We are casual here today. Casual. Nothing. RFB, of course.
RFB.
It'll be 40. 40, I think it's 30 actually coming out of here, and then 40. If I remember rightly, Frankfurt Station. Yep, here we are. Alright, so Eurostar has replaced our cover. We going to take a new cover photo in the same position. And we will replace this one later on. After the stream, we'll replace it. So there we go. Same position. It'll be the same logo and everything. I was just got to replace the photo. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Voila. Okay. So unlock those doors. It certainly does, Oscar. I'll call you Oscar. Welcome aboard. Frankfurt Station, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hang on. We all know the reasons why with the lag with that, folks. If you go over the smoke in the sim, it just dies on its ass. Taken away the Christmas decorations, by the way, folks. The Christmas decorations here in Frankfurt have been taken away. So we did have those at Christmas time with a mod. It was a very, very good mod too. Pity I didn't have those custom engine settings back then, because yeah, they would have been working quite well still. Alright, so we got the Eurostar, and we shall close those doors. There's our schedule. Straight to folder, no stops along the way. No lag whatsoever. Oh, a little bit of lag around the smoke area. Lots of lag. We're running 34 out of here, so it's not too bad. It's better than 30. Anything over 30 is quite sufficient. But we all know the Dovetail thing. We all know that they're on Unreal Engine 4 and they keep blaming this and that, and we all know it's just them poorly optimizing the sim. Being an OG of the sim, I know what I'm talking about. I've played it long enough to know that the frame rate and everything has always been an issue, and the lag, the spiking lag, and we all know that, and we all know that they tried to fix this smoke problem. At one stage it was actually quite good. They did fix it. You could pan the camera over the smoke and everything. I think it was around when they first released the Steam. They fixed that. And then all of a sudden, it died on its ass again, and every time you go over the smoke now, or go close to it, it just starts lagging the sim. So we know we've got a German route releasing in under 2 weeks' time, and exactly in 2 weeks from now on All Aboard episode 120, we'll be live with the brand new German DLC. So that'll be our first time we live stream with the new DLC. It is releasing Friday morning here in Australia on PC around 5 AM on Friday morning. Next week, I think it is. Or is it a week after? It's a week after. Yes, it is, Chris. It's the ICET. So DBBR 403. Oh, a little bit of spikes there. All right, let's go up in the drone cam. Got the drone cam going on here. Downtown Frankfurt. Oh, that's beautiful. Got a nice photo there.
Zifa.
Lost my camera then. Where am I? Hang on. Drone getting back in position. We are streaming at 1440p 60 frames per second HD quality on a i7 11700K, and we got 12 we are on a Gigabyte 3060, 12 VRAM. We got 64 gigabytes of RAM behind our belts. NZXT 53 Kagan with the liquid cooler. It's an almost 2-year-old PC now. Put in many parts over the course of time, including the liquid cooler itself, upgrading the RAM, upgrading the, putting another SSD in it, of course. I got a 4 TB under my belt on that. We got the 423 coming out of the tunnels there, going around the Frankfurt Loop. Back to back nights of Train Sim World action this week, folks. So Choo Choo Tuesdays returns this week. So do know Tuesdays live Train Sim World action is every 2 weeks now. We've got to make room for Microsoft Flight Simulator, so we live stream Train Sim World on Tuesdays every 2 weeks, and Microsoft Flight Simulator every 2 weeks. So we had an uploaded video of Microsoft Flight Simulator prior to today's live stream, just before the live stream today, a flight tour of Christchurch, New Zealand. It's now showing at 1440p if we've had the premiere for that. And tomorrow we have Auckland, New Zealand, and then the following day we have our first uploaded video domestic flight from Canberra to Melbourne with a A310 Airbus A310 Nero with Qantas. And that was done on these trips have been done on the controller. Now I've just got the flight stick here this afternoon, so. Anything going forward will be on the flight stick. Yeah, I've had to put a lot into it though, Chris. You know, it originally was a $2,500 PC, and you know, it's with everything I've put into it. You know, looking around almost 5K. So it's been a fair bit put into it, because I've had to replace the liquid cooler more than once, and it was under warranty, and you know, I had the liquid cooler. They put a cheap ass one back in, you know, and
Zifa.
Yeah, I was looking at the reviews on that particular cooler, and yeah, it wasn't nice. So yeah, I was looking at a few liquid coolers to replace it. You know, and I've seen the occasions where the NZXTs are, you know, top of the range, and they've got very strong reviews, and I thought, yeah, I'll go with one of those. I like the look of it. But, you know, it's not all about the pretty lights and that, you know, for me, and, you know, they're a bonus, but, you know, it's about performance and everything. It'll last me a little bit longer, you know, like I have got plans to get a 50 series, but, you know, by the time I get a 50 series, you know, it'll be time for the next one and so on. So it's a never-ending story. Been playing playing on the Xbox with it. Are you new to the franchise? Like your Train Sim World 5's your first experience with Train Sim World, or you when was the first time you started playing Train Sim World? Me, I can tell you straight out, I started playing Train Sim World from Train Sim World 1. I discovered the game at my mate's house in 2017. It was just freshly released. It was Sandpatch Grade was the only thing available at the time. I got into Train Sim World myself in 2017 as well. At my mate's house, I started playing it there, and then I first played it on when it went to Xbox, and then it went to PlayStation a couple months later, and that's when I started recording videos for the channel via the PlayStation. God, the footage was so amateur back then. It's still on the channel, still on the Train Sim World playlists. If you check the uploaded video playlist, it's there. So 2019 was the first time we started doing uploaded videos here on our YouTube channel with Train Sim World. I think I had some live streams back then, but it was nothing, you know, nothing like I do now. Met many characters over the time. I've been a long subscriber to the British Ace. I was talking to Joe, the British Ace, even before he had 1,000 subs. that's how long I've been in the game for. Like, it's, yeah, a long time. 2023, so that would have been Train Sim World 4. Train Sim World 4. It would have been Train Sim World 3 going into Train Sim World 4 in September. In 2023, that's when Train Sim World 4 was released. Crank that speed up. Yeah, I was looking at some of the liveries and I thought, oh, I'll go something close to the yellow because of the logo being yellow, and I'm just spewing because I had this Portugal skin lined up for tonight, as you can see there on the screen, and I was looking forward to that one. It was, yeah, it was a very nice skin, but I went to click on it and it was gone. I'm like, where's me skin? So I went to the Creators Club just then and through the website to see where it was, and it wasn't amongst my downloads. So I say that either Dovetail have removed it because of a copyright reason, or the Creators Club person himself has removed it. Maybe he's been requested by Dovetail to remove it, I'm not sure. Oh, so you're a bit of a veteran. You're a bit of a veteran as Train Sim World 3. You've been playing for a few years now. So you know what it's like, you know, the lag, the disappointments, the performance issues, all these bugs and all these razzle dazzle. Yeah, so you would have been involved with the sound issue too with Xbox. Because, yeah, that was happening around 2023. Yeah, 2023 was when that sound issue was going on. We've got a red signal up here, folks, so we need to prepare for a stop, I think. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Okay, we've got a freight train in front, I think, or it might be another ICE. Yeah, Chris has still got it on PlayStation, on PS4. Yeah, unfortunately, the 8th gen support, you know, seems to get the backlash these days. You know, you don't get the full multi with everything, which, you know, is to be expected. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I really think 8th gen support should be cut. But I know that Dovetail never will do that. But I've noticed that they've started cutting a hell of a lot out of their releases with the 8th gen people. See, they show all these things off, and then all of a sudden, when it gets to the crunch, oh, they don't tell you the truth until afterwards. You know, until you're actually given your money. Give me a second, folks. I've got AJ on the phone now. AJ is live with us. Yeah, AJ live. AJ live. What's up?
Zifa.
The anniversary monopoly. Okay. No. I'm not playing it, mate. I'm live. Okay. Well, that's not my name, mate. It's the Aussie Don. That's not my name, mate. That was AJ Lad, folks. My best mate's brother. Known him since he was born. Right. Yeah, I've just slowed down a bit. I'm just getting a bit of a buffer from the training front. Seems that one looks like it might have stopped in folder, so... not folder. Where'd we just go through? It's been so damn long since I've been down through here. A couple of weeks. Hang on. Honey, that's right. That's the one. Yeah, that's the right thing. Yeah, because you guys don't get the ability to do DX12 and have some custom engine settings and there's not really, like, I really think that, you know, I reckon eventually we'll get DX12, and by the time that happens, it'll be probably DX13. I wish they would do something more than TAA, though, because I hate the flickering. I've always been, you know, the flickering and the, like, just in the pop-ins and all that stuff, that just really give me the rats. Give me the rats. Oh, that's PZB. There's a crazy Aussie adventure on tonight. I haven't seen him on the chat. Oh, he was at the start. I'm going really well, crazy Aussie, if you're watching still, buddy.
Zifa.
I'll have more flight tours set up for towards the end of the week as well, folks, with some uploaded video premieres. It'll be on the weekend. We've got a long weekend this weekend, by the way, folks. So don't forget, another reminder, we're not live streaming on this coming Sunday, Australia Day, or Invasion Day. So yeah, won't be live streaming on Australia Day. So, American Truck Simulator will return in 13 days, live. We'll have some uploaded videos of American Truck Simulator this weekend coming up as well, folks, including our 2025 Australia Day skin. Seen an absolute beautiful truck this afternoon, folks. I thought it was a T610 at first, and then I looked at it on the replay, and turns out it was a 410. So it was a 410 SAR. Beautiful fuel tanker. I just posted it on the truck shorts area, on our shorts area of our YouTube channel, going into the stream tonight. And I'm going to be doing that skin, by the way, on American Truck Simulator. So do look out for that one. Let's crank up the speed. A few passengers on board. Let's open up the doors. Ah, shit, mala. No way. No way, we got that covered. We got that covered. It's all good. It might help us anyway. I'm surprised I didn't hear Sifa. Yeah, so don't forget with American Truck Simulator, folks, we do skin packs. I do skin packs for the simulator. They all get released at modhub.us. So they get released to the public eventually. All the skins, well, most of the skins get shown on our uploaded videos prior to release. And we work anywhere between 6 to 8 weeks on our mods. We showcase the mods for a fair few weeks, and then they get released in updates and new packs and stuff. So we've got the 2.6 version update of the Kenworth Truck Skins Pack releasing this coming week at modhub.us. The Godfather's Kenworth Truck Skins Pack 2.6, and there'll be 30 new skins in the update over a wide selection of Kenworth trucks. So there'll be some skins for the T909, the K200 RTA mods / Parboy version, and there'll be new skins for the T610 GTM, just to name a few. Here's one of the real bad spiking lags on this route. There is a couple of them along here, but then, you know, it is what it is. Typical German route. Yeah, I spotted the train when I was outside, Chris. I see they added the new Pro Range train for Train Sim Classic, actually, on the Frankfurt Comlenz route. I'm not keen on it, so yeah, wait till that's on a sale later on in the year or something. Maybe I'll consider it then. I'm just trying to think if I got the Comlenz route. I know I got a couple Frankfurt routes, so I know I got the S-Bahn. So it's got, I know I got one or two more. Just got to double check on that. So I'm planning to release the Kenworth update this week, and then next week will be the 18th Freighter T-Liner skins pack. So plans are to release that in the late half of next week, as well as the Kenworth pack late half of this week. So it will be definitely before Friday. Hopefully, if all goes to plan. Hopefully I don't get any interruptions with bloody big storms this week. Yeah, that mega storm last Wednesday. Man, never again. Felt like I was in a war zone. I actually got a mod for one of these German trains. Actually, I'm trying to think, well, one of these, it's got all these different colour lights inside. It changes all the colours of the lights inside. It's an absolutely stunning mod, by the way, as well. Unfortunately, the GSM R doesn't work on here, on this one. It's a bit of a complicated system anyway. Yeah, there was on the roadmap, Chris. Yeah, Great Western Express is going to be later this year for Chris. It's yeah, the later half of the year. So you're looking at probably I got a feeling now it'll be anywhere between the March to July bracket. So anywhere in that space. I got a feeling the Japanese route's going to be a Train Sim World 6 core route. I just got a feeling. But yet again, I don't think it would be a core route being done by a third party. But it could actually be a first where the third party actually is involved in the deluxe edition, maybe. It would be nice to see the deluxe edition finally get a bonus train route, not just actual trains. You know, it would be nice to have 4 at the core release. But yeah, it's obvious that, you know, come September again, yeah, we're going to be going in the Train Sim World 6, and you know they'll do the same thing as they always do and try to sell you, you know, and all these fancy bells and whistles and, you know, all these promises, and you know, we all know in 2 seconds they'll be all broken. So. Don't let the presentation when they first show them off fool you. You know, like that's what I say. You know, you got to look at, you know, the veterans of the sim that know what the deals are all about. You know what the game is all about. At the end of the day, Dovetail, they are a company that, unfortunately, has a lot of staff that are just thick-headed. You know, and obviously they got a time frame, and they're running on a time frame, and it's unfortunate that they're running on a time frame that's too short in my liking. Like I've said, I've had multiple plans on how to try to make the sim better for years now, and I've said that probably the best plan was to strip back the monthly releases and start releasing them every couple months in bundles, where we get a US bundle, a UK bundle, a German bundle, an international bundle, and so on and so on. And we only get a certain amount of them per year. That way you could probably maybe bring in the 12-month subscription service, where you can subscribe to the bundles. You'll know what, you won't know what months the bundles will come in, but you'll know how many bundles there will be within that 12-month bracket, or maybe 6-month bracket. So maybe a half a year annual pass, drop the price a little bit. That would be bloody good. I think the price is too much. Like, we're paying almost $70 Australian dollars now for our DLCs. Unfortunately, we've had a price hike again. The last price hike was for Train Sim World 3. Now we've had one for Train Sim World 5. And last time they blamed it on the Steam database or something. Yeah, it was some bullshit excuse. We all know that's bull. You know, we all know that was bull. Because, you know, how can, you know, you say that, oh, it's because of the price of the Steam going up. Yeah, all the Steam games went up at the time, but it's not. That was not the excuse. Hello, how come it went up in price in Xbox, and how come it went up in price on PlayStation? You know, tell me that. No, tell me that, seriously. Yeah. It's like the Nutty Professor, the movie. You know, like how he's in the part where he's at that comedy act, that Reggie. You know, that Dave Chappelle. You know, he says that, do I smell shit in the room? Yes, I smell shit. Well, that's Dovetail. We got 7666.2 DBPB ZFAs on the side there. I think it's a 146 with it. Yeah, so nothing really has come through for Great Western Express, Chris. Basically, the roadmap this month was a recap on the Dovetail reveals in December, because they don't normally do a roadmap in January. And when I seen that they were going to do a roadmap, I thought, oh well, surely they're just doing a recap of what was revealed, and they'll give us the announcement for the launch date for the next DLC. And I said to you guys that I'm probably more looking. I was hopeful it would be Great Western Railway, but remastered, because I'm so looking forward to it. That's being redone, and but I just like, surely we're getting the German DLC. We haven't had a German DLC release outside the core release of Train Sim World 5 yet, so I thought we're definitely overdue for one. And then they've announced that there's another one coming with the German/Austrian route in next month by TSG. And if all goes by TSG's last route release, which was Minotarbahn, oh man, we're looking for that. We're going to be in for a treat. So hopefully they do as good as they did with their first one. So we all know that Just Trains blew their first one out of the water. We all know that. A lot of people are calling for Just Trains actually to do the River Arena route next, and I am going to vote for that as well. So I've played that on Train Sim Classic, and it is beautiful. It's a very, very good route, and yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. It'll be a decent sized land, but I don't think it'll be. I was looking at it. I don't think it'll be as big. It'll be over 100 kilometers, but not as big as West Coast. Actually, it might be less than 100. Depends if they put the branches in it. Which I say they will. There'll be branches on their next route too. I'm hoping for Hope Valley, though. I'm such a big fan of that on Train Sim Classic. That does split up off the west coast, off the main line, the West Coast main line, and all that, and it's really, really nice. I think the only downfall on that would be the 3-2 freeze would be involved in it again, the Northern 3-2 freeze. So yeah. Depends what routes you got there, buddy. Well, you got, you said you got a few London Underground. Oh, yep, the Bakerloo line. Well, my ultimate favourite route in Train Sim World is the West Coast main line, and it's both West Coast main lines because I'm such a fan of the West Coast main line itself. So, massive fan of those. My all-time great is the East Coast Way. Absolute gem. Was released in December 2019. It's way past its use by date now with graphics-wise and everything, but it's still a classic gem. Very, very awesome route. Brighton Main Line's another great route I enjoy. Hemstruck around Rue, Left Rhine, absolute fantastic route. I'm more for the passenger services, high-speed services, and EMU stop and start services. And obviously, probably my favourite route of all of them, and this is probably no surprise to my regulars, it would be the Suffragette line, London Overground, aka the Goblin line. $32 to go to Folder, folks. 32 kilometres. We're due at 12 past 10.
Zifa.
Frame rate's running better than what it was before when I was coming through here. I was averaging 25 frames through here before, prior to the new settings, and now I'm around 45. There's a few flickers here and there, freezes and whatnot. The average. Zifa. Yeah, the Goblin line. Yep, that's the Suffragette line. The Suffragette line these days. We all know it's the Goblin line. I just, call it Suffragette line. Oh, we've got a red light in front. I'll have a look in. It is ICE in front. Always every time I go to Folder, I seem to get this damn problem in front. Anyway, well, let's save that while we're halfway through. We don't be getting any issues.
Zifa.
More than halfway through, actually. Which mate? West? I don't think you have the. You don't have the oversharp version of West Coast Mainline, do you, Chris? Oh, actually, yes, you do. I'm pretty sure you do because you were saying about the price hike too. I was just hopeful that it was that price hike just for that route because yeah, I would pay that price, you know, 99 like times over for the West Coast Mainline that Just Trains did because man, we all know that they just blew that out of the water. So yeah, there was issues, of course, but yeah, nothing that I've encountered that's. I'm not a fan of the 87 though. I don't know. I don't mind the tap trains, but they can be a real pain.
Zifa.
Yeah, I want to see more countries get announced. I know we've got a few new countries coming into the sim, but I still, there's a few countries that obviously I want to see here in Australia, but the only people I think it'll be a third party, and the only third party I can think of that would do it would be Hotbox, and I highly doubt that they'll get involved with Dovetail because they're involved with Trains 22, so. But it's the only company I can think of. It'd be controversial no matter what, because one person might not want what somebody else wants, and I've gave a few suggestions. Sydney to the Blue Mountains, is one, over the Lithgow or something like that. Waterfall or Sutherland to Port Kembla, or down if they can go as far as Bondiberry, that would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Well, we know we got that on Trains 22, and we've already done that from Bondiberry to Wollongong Station, an uploaded video in the late half of last year. I took a Oscar for a run down there, which is the H set. We know the H sets are getting refurbished very soon to become suburban trains here in Sydney. They're going to be refurbished up in Newcastle. The Broadmellow up there, the facility up there. So they're going to be taking the toilets and all those out of those trains. New seating and stuff. Maybe some new engines, I'm not sure. That'd be quite interesting if they are. They'll have some new sounds for them. I will know the difference straight away if it'll do sounds for them. I'll be like, hang on, this is not the same train. I'm a big fan of the B sets sound though, the Waratah Series 2. Man, we know that some of the A sets have the new Series 2 engines in them. In some of the A sets, but you know straight away when they are, because the sound of them are just absolutely stunning. They're just very similar to the Electro Stars from the UK. Yep. The Downer factory. Yep. Chris likes the train bow, the ICE train bow. That was part of the New Journeys pack. Was it New Journeys? Hey, hang on, no, it's not New Journeys pack. My apologies. It was the bundle that was released a couple of weeks after Train Sim World 3's release. It had the Despolic in that. But it wasn't all released at once. It was originally meant to be released all at once. It had problems. Yeah, very similar to the Train Sim World Rush Hour. It ended up coming later on in the patch. I think the train boat was one of the issues, or was it? I know there was one of them. One or two of them had issues, and they weren't released. But yeah, I know the train you're talking about. I had the German Stripe one as well, which I'm pretty sure I've already done, but for this train. There's a German Stripe one along the sides. Shouldn't have done that. I reckon it's going to go over speed now because it's on a slope.
Zifa.
See, I wish they had the AFB like the other one where you can actually go right, like in between the 150, 160. You can put it as Zac. So when you're going down slopes, you can actually tweak it a little tiny bit down, and you can, instead of going right down the 150. Because as you can see, we're going over the speed, and that affects our points. So you got to actually drop it by 10, which sucks when you're on the slope down.
Zifa.
Hello, Godfather. Oh, hello.
Zifa.
Were those three cars completely stopped on the highway just then? What, are getting ready for a drag race or something? Colin Arkin, yeah, that's Cologne. That's getting updated soon. Very disappointed that we're not getting Todd 4, and we're not getting the new like the updated skybox and everything for that route. I thought that damn updated timetable's been in the works for so long now. I thought, well, state the obvious. Yeah, they're surely going to be doing Todd 4 and the updated skybox and everything for the Colin Arkin. And when they showed it off, they haven't done none of that. Just under 4,000 services. Like, why the fuck do we want 4,000 services for one route? Seriously, how many routes do we have? We've got so much stuff on our plate already. Mainly, we just want to play the new stuff. And yeah. The average player just wants, just play new stuff. That's the average player. Me, like I'm a streamer, I do a mixed bag, old school stuff, majority of the time and stuff, and coming to new stuff, whatnot. I don't do the same old, I like to spruce it up.
Zifa.
So, Yeah, I own every single damn route, including the one they took away. From Train Set World 1 that didn't come over to Train Set World 2. And I did say to you guys, even though they said at the time it was built on an old system. Well, how was it built on an old system if you ended up bringing over Great Western Railway, Sandpatch Grade, and all these other routes that were released prior to the release of the original Northeast Corridor route that you took away from us? Like, seriously. All right, some of it came back, just a little bit of it came back, but not the Hell's Gate Bridge side of it. Which I did say to you guys is the original design of our bridge here in Sydney. So not many people are aware of that. The original design for the Sydney Harbour Bridge came off the Hell's Gate Bridge in New York City, and the Hell's Gate Bridge is a railway bridge only, and it's a smaller version of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. But there was a handshake agreement with the guy that built the bridge here in Sydney, and the guy that built the bridge in New York at the time for us to do their design. So it's a true story. It's a great story. And yeah, so there's a big history of the Hell's Gate Bridge actually, and underneath the water on the Hell's Gate Bridge, there's apparently been many theories of gold being underneath the river, and many people have tried to dive in there because it's so damn deep. Multiple people have died trying to go down to try to see this gold. So it's a true story. If you watch a documentary and everything, you'll see. It'll be like, oh wow, the Aussie Don's actually speaking truth. We are 2.7 kilometers away from Fulda. We have a red signal a little bit up further. We might have a train in the station.
Zifa.
Which I think we do. Which we do, yes. Unfortunately, we have a train in the station we have to wait for. So episode 119 will be a normal all aboard next week, and then the following week will be our first Train Sim World special for the year. And first DLC for 2025. It's German this year. German DLC. I'm trying to think what the DLC was last year actually. What was the first country last year? God, I should know. I should know. I know Train Sim World 2, the first DLC for the year, was in the first year of Train Sim World 2, by the way. I know the first DLC of the year was at the start, around the first half of February, and was that was the original Southeastern High Speed, prior to its multiple upgrades and extension. And this better not be a case of I have to move this damn train.
Zifa.
got this covered. Don't worry. Actually, there's a new train simulator I was checking out the other night because I was checking out some of the train stuff that's coming out this year, and I seen this train simulator that had real logos and that on the sides and real cargo and everything as well. It had Mesquite and everything with the containers and everything. And I thought, oh wow! I was trying to think of the name of it. It's one word. I know that. But I'd seen it in this video, and I was quite interested actually. But graphics are very similar to Train Sim Classic, but that didn't sway me. That didn't sway me at all. Like when I seen it, I thought, oh wow. So yeah, that one's on my radar. I'm gonna try to get the name of it, and I'll tell you guys tomorrow night. But yeah, I've got this one particular train sim coming out that is quite interesting. That's on my radar. I know that Train Planet. You know me, I've played the beta of it when it first got released. I showed a little tiny bit here on the channel. I think it was 1 or 2 videos. Yeah, I wasn't really keen on it. It was very laggy. Graphics wise and everything, very nice. But prior to the lag, a lot of other people have been saying that too. Performance is, yeah, up the shit. So, no, we don't have to move it, Chris. We just have to wait. It's all good. Yeah, I don't care about. Yeah, we're always off the timetable anyway. Dovetail never gets the timetables correct in this sim. Don't worry. We all know that. So, what's new anyway? We all know trains are delayed. Like, if you live in Sydney at the moment, you know what it's like. 3.5 hour delays. Unfortunately. Every time I see a train person now, I pretend I'm on the phone, and I actually like to answer the phone, and I'm like, hello, this is Australia Worldwide Entertainment, home to Train Sim World, where we don't have any unions delaying the trains. Can I? You know? There's no delays here on our trains, folks. We just wait for signals. That's it. No delays. Attention customers, we have a 2-minute delay. Everyone's going to be like, what? I'm now late for work. Oh, well, try living in Sydney. I laugh because it's a true story. Unfortunately, the unions are a bunch of whinging bitches that, and the government are just as bad. But yet, all they care about is we're announcing that we're going to be doing a road upgrade. But yet we're not going to worry about what the unions are wanting in the train. Seriously. You worry about that public transport. You worry about this public transport. You know, like, all right, you're getting a new airport. Fair enough. All right, you got to think all that. I totally understand that. But you know, when you got some demand, you know, sometimes you got to meet these demands. You know, I used to get that a hell of a lot in the building simulator games. You know, like City Skylines and, you know, SimCity 2000 back in the days. You know, we used to have demands all the time, and SimCity 4, and yeah, there was always demands for stuff. So we always had to change the taxes and all that. So.
Zifa.
Yeah, the trains can get really full on here in Sydney too on New Year's. Obviously, being the capital of New Year's Eve in the world, I can say that fairly because I've been to 25 New Year's Eve fireworks displays on Sydney Harbour, or 23, something like that. I've been to a fair few of them, including the Millennium, the closing ceremony of the 2000 Olympics. I've seen the best of the best. The final year they launched the 24-inch show here on the harbour. As well, and I've seen it at multiple views. I've been at Mr. Macquarie Chair. I've been at the Sydney Opera House to watch the New Year's fireworks. I've been underneath the bridge at the Rocks. I've been rooftop VIP DJing here in Sydney as well, on the harbour, at a harbourside VIP party. Back in the days, but I haven't been to the fireworks display for about 7 years now, 6-7 years. But yeah, my sister used to live on the harbour, and on Sydney Harbour, and they had rooftop access to the building and everything, and they used to get me to DJ and everything for the night, and we had a little party get together on the roof, so it was always fun. So yeah, that lasted for about 3 years, and then she moved house. So anyway, that was then. This is now. So anyway, that was our first trip, and we got ourselves a nice gold medal there in the end. Okay, this is All Aboard Live, episode 118 today, here on this 20th of January 2025. I'm your Aussie Don. I'm your OG of Train Sim World, and welcome aboard to the stream. Episode 119 will be on again next Monday, subject to change, of course. We are in storm season here in Sydney. And if anything goes to by last Wednesday, apparently we have more of that still to come. So the experts are saying, so please don't, because that was just 73,000 lightning bolts here in Sydney. Fucking crazy. It was full on. It was full on. I've experienced some storms here in Sydney, but damn, that thing was just out of its world. All right. And that's why they won't get back in power, because it doesn't matter. Look, it doesn't matter who's in power. It's all about this. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and unfortunately, like I've said many times on my streams, the richer get richer, the poorer get poorer, and it's a true fact. Yes, we all know. That's why we come here and enjoy ourselves on our streams, folks, and we play these sims, and we can just escape from reality for a little bit, even if it's for 20 minutes on a game. You escape from reality for a little bit. Right, we're gonna head now to the West Coast Mainline South, and we're gonna take a trip on here. We have the modded timetable, of course, and we have ourselves the Class 390, we have a few others, 805, of course, and we have a 13 hours 07, so it's coming up right now. We have this one. We hope you enjoy. Class 805 action, and this is actually an 805, by the way. This has been modified by the modders. So this is part of a modded. We've got the West Coast Mainline South Enhancement Pack activated. We've got the sound mods activated. We've got the timetable activated, so everything's activated, and all of the trains are sound modded by It's Your 165, and a few of the others with the enhancement pack. A great crew, Speedy Heath, Jet Wash was another one, Best Scott, It's Your 165, just to name a few of them. London Midland. 5G26, here we go. Oh, this is from the docks. Oh, shit. Haven't taken one out of here for a while. Oh, there's Wembley. Okay. This gives us time to set up. Take them all full.
TPWS and
I think this might be one like last time that I did out of here that goes to Euston and is a putting into service, because it says not in service. There you go. So yeah, it's a putting into service one. So we are going to go to Euston. Yeah, you're London Euston, of course. Wait for 1 minute. So there's the seating inside the Class 805. We got the Fendi West Coast on there. Got the PSI mod, of course. Class Padalino 390, beautiful. I don't know. I would love to see the Voyagers actually added to the sim. I'm such a fan of the Voyagers. I just really think we're overdue for the Voyagers. And of course, you know me, I want my ultimate baby to finally come to Train Sim World, the APT. Such a big fan of the Inner City APT. You know, it was one of the world's first tilted mechanism trains. Paved the way for future mechanism trains in, tilted trains around the world. So it was even though it was very controversial and wasted a lot of taxpayers' money and everything, it was actually a revolution into future technology for tilted mechanism training. So yeah, it was just sort of like, what can you say, a pioneer to what is the Class 805 here. Not the 805, sorry, the Padalino. This is not a tilted train, no, not this one. The Padalino over there. It's like the modern version of the APT. Reminds me, I'm trying to think where that damn button was again. I wish you could press that CCTV button and it actually takes you to like black and white screens and that. It would be like just a black and white, and you can just see like through the cameras and have that typical sort of camera feel to it. For me, when we go through those watches, folks, I would love to see them have a feature where it actually splashes water onto the screens and that. You can actually see the effects more. Yeah, that would be really cool. That's asking for too much, because most of the trains actually, when it does rain, don't even hit the screen. I know that Matt was talking about this on this roadmap stream, and he was saying something about how it goes downwards and that. So I think they are trying to find a way to try to counter a new way of how water splats onto the water, onto the windows again. I know they've had multiple attempts of this. So they should be concentrating on fixing up the passenger behaviour for starters, and trying to come up with a solution finally to try to sort of soften the blow to the console players where they have to suffer with the shadow, the micro shadows and stuff. The DX12 and custom engine settings, they help. They do help, depending on what ones you use. I'd probably say Jet Watchers ones are more probably for the high-end PC players. Like, I wouldn't recommend it. I've been on the 3060 for long enough now, and yeah, I just don't think they're for the frame rate. It looks good and everything, but the frame rate, nah. That was on the road with Brett with that the one about the unions. Yes, yeah, that's the way it goes, eh? And it hurts me too, because even though it's school holidays at the moment, I haven't got any chances to go rail fanning anyway. But I've seen somebody actually. Speaking of rail fanning, I've seen somebody up at Hurstville. They had the testing for the Mariang for that route. And apparently, the Mariang train front window all smashed up. I'm thinking, damn. And they're in testing. What was that? Okay.
Bad alert. Contact the signaller.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Bad alert. Contact the signaller.
Yeah, contact the signaller. I'll do that now.
Bad alert. Contact the signaller.
I'm doing that.
Bad alert. Contact the signaller.
Put it into there. Driver signal.
Bad alert.
I
Contact
just
the
did
signaller.
that.
Bad alert. Contact the signaller.
Contact the signaller. Deny, no route available.
Bad alert. Contact the signaller.
What the fuck?
Bad alert. Contact the signaller. Bad alert. Contact the signaller.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Bad alert. Contact the signaller. 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 Bad alert. Contact the signaller.
Can we get rid of that fucking shit?
Bad alert.
I already bloody
Contact
did.
the signaller.
I already did. Signal. Hello.
Bad alert. Contact the signaller.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
Bad alert. Contact the signaller. Bad alert. Contact the signaller. Bad alert.
That's going
Bad
to be it.
alert. Contact the signaller.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to change our plans, folks. Let's go back to main menu. I'm not going to put up with that shit. Let's change our plans. That one's pretty boring anyway, just putting it in the servers. Right. Just give me a second, folks. Just got to turn my phone off. Fucking annoying women. Right, West Coast main line again. So we gotta actually get back on there. So we're not gonna do the Class 805 now. Let's do a nice little 377 run. Right. Change of plans. So we have issue with that run for some damn reason. It just want to play up on me. So it's all good. Back in a minute. Okay, here we are. We are ready to go with the 2045 Walford Junction, the East Croydon. What's this? What's this? Hey, what's this? Hey, what are you taking my photo for? Yeah, so what are you doing today? Yeah, I'm just here doing some construction out the back. Oh, yeah, what are you doing? I did a bit of electrical work, you know. I just thought I'd come out and have a coffee. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you. Yeah, I've been working up at Houston a little bit there as well. I've just been doing some works up there with the HS2. Oh, yeah, that bullshit. Yeah, I've just been doing it. How come you look like you got a dick on your head? Oh, yeah, I don't look like I got a... oh, yeah, I can see that, eh? Yeah, it looks like a little bit of skin up through your hat there. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, you look like a dickhead. Okay. Wonderful conversation. Let's get on the rails now. Yeah, sometimes the NPCs, they have some conversations along the rails, folks, and you know, we listen into some of those conversations. So I usually put a little bit of a comedy act on, you know, just spruce up the game and you know, give a little bit of activity to the sim. You know, there's a lot of streamers out there that just, you know, stream the game and it's too serious, you know, like. And there's a lot of streamers out there that actually, you know, will never badmouth Dovetail. Oh, I'd lose my job if I do that. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you right now, if I was working for him, I'll be brutally honest, I'll tell you that much. I wouldn't be steering anybody wrong, because that's just me. I'm, so, you know, if I see a problem, you know, I was like, hey, you know, look at that. That needs to be fixed. What do you think they got rid of, what do you think the Colonel Sam doesn't work for Dovetail anymore? Because he was brutally honest, you know? There was a lot of them, you know. Kat as well, she used to be brutally honest with a lot of stuff. But I remember when JD leaked Train Sim World, or was it Train Sim World 3 or 4? I think he leaked it, and it was on the stream actually when they leaked it, and I remember the expression on Kat's face. Oh man, it was priceless. I still think that was the best thing that Dovetail's ever done, actually, was that 24-hour clock. Man, that was such an awesome event. I still, yeah, for me, that's, you know, that was the most excitingest release. And then, you know, how many times were we saying, oh, that's the murder horn in the background, that's the murder horn, and, you know, that's Austria, and, you know, it sort of was a clue to what Train Sim World was 12 months later with the S-Bahn for Arlberg being released at Train Sim World 4's release, you know, with that mountain in the backdrop and the training center. So yeah, that was sort of like an Easter egg to what, because yeah, they didn't have the technology back those days to do those bigger mountains and stuff and better looking mountains, and now they've got it. It's you know, you see those bigger mountains in the sim now. There's that sickening horn. Gotta love the sounds of these electro stars. Thanks for the tip anyway, Oscar. With that phone back there when the 805, but anyway, it is what it is. Didn't want to play ball. I don't know if it's a bug or what's going on, but anyway, not to worry about that now. Here comes the 350. I got the Eurovision one on that one. Okay, we should be green lighted after this anyway, because that train's now moving out of the station. Comes another Paolino. So Choo Choo Tuesdays returns tomorrow for episode 196, I think it is. Yep, 196. And we're with you for another couple of hours live from 8 PM in Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart, 7:30 PM in South Australia, 7 PM Queensland, 6:30 PM in Northern Territory, and 5 PM Western Australia, 10 PM New Zealand. As we're approaching Howard and Wealdstone. 9 AM UK, 10 AM Central Europe, 4 AM Eastern States of the United States, and 3 AM Texas, and 1 AM West Coast USA. That's Choo Choo Tuesdays tomorrow here in Australia, Worldwide Entertainment. And on Wednesday is Midweek World of Trains episode 205. Same times I gave you just then for the start of the stream on Wednesday. All streams are subject to change. Wednesday, there could be a delay tomorrow, actually. There's a chance of a thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon. And also there's a chance of a thunderstorm on Wednesday. So, unfortunately, hopefully it's not like last Wednesday where we had to cancel the stream and actually stream it on a Thursday. This is the pentagraph version, Chris. So it is the /7, 377/7. And that pentagraph should be in the middle, I think. Yep, there it is. God, I love that paint job scheme.
24-hour CCTV recording is in operation at this station for the purpose of security and safety management.
Wembley Central is next. Change at Wembley for Wembley Stadium. And connecting services to the London Overground. London Underground. And Overground, I should say as well. Connecting services to the Bakerloo line and /Lioness routes. The old Walford DC. There's a Walford DC, aka the Lioness route, and Bakerloo line on the side there. There's the Lioness route these days. The veterans know it as the Walford DC. So that's third rail, that just there. There's been talk about overhead wiring on it, but I don't know. I was thinking, what's the point of that, you know? don't see the point of it. So there's been talks of terminating at Wembley for the underground trains, but anyway, I heard it somewhere. I'm thinking, well, where are you going to put the trains when they're at a terminal like they have to turn around? You know, you could easily just slap it in and then bring it back in, but yet again, that's going to hold up the overground trains. And I don't know, they'll have to find a way. We're approaching Wembley Central. Mind the gap when leaving the train for the platform. This train will be terminating at Wembley Central. Remember, it is very important to run naked around the blue flashlight, a guard's compartment, naked with a blue light flashing. I remember that. I remember the saying with that, like the guard's compartment with the blue light running naked around it. Back in the days, the old City Rail days here in Sydney. There was so many different crazy things back those days. I remember the PSIs when they used to have to come out, the people out the rail stations, they used to have to come out and change all the boards and, you know, what stations they were stopping at, and had to move the time, and, you know, they had to put the board up as the PSI, and, oh, man, those were the days. All right, there we go with that one. Thank you very much, Oscar, for coming along, and enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers. Do join us again sometime soon. All right, we have got ourselves a nice platinum medal there. All right. Okay, hour and 33 in. Let's get into another one, shall we? Let's head to where can we head? We'll head somewhere. It should have a statue of elephants. Well, that's not how it works, Chris. Elephant and Castle is just the name of it. So yeah, it's you want to have a castle on top of the station, maybe as well. Who knows? Who knows? It is England, so I don't mind a castle. Castles are cool. Right. Cavcar, we are heading there this week. Yes, with Glossop Line, we are heading there this week. So those will be coming up. Tomorrow is one of them, I know that. So Cavcart, I think, yeah, Cavcart's tomorrow. Oh, Glossop Line's tomorrow. Glossop Line's tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. Actually, hang on. Yeah, Glossop Line's on tomorrow, and Cavcart is on Wednesday. So there you go. They're our starting routes for this That's our starting route for Tuesday, Glossop Line, Cavcart on Wednesday. And you know me, fans of both of them. Love them. Awesome, great routes. Speaking of awesome, great routes, ladies and gentlemen, let's head now to the Southeastern High Speed. And we'll do some 465 action. It's been a while. So let's head on to... Actually, let's see if we've got any Credits Club. No, we don't. All good. 15 hours. A bit of light cloud. Here we go. Oldie but a goodie. Remember when I did this route with the announcements? I had the announcements mod. I had to do that for the play soundboard. Okay. To U46, London, Victoria, to Gravesend, and so it has come from London, Victoria. And we're on the Medway. Here we go. Okay, tail lights off. Tail lights on. PSI's on. Very good. So what this mod does is it actually changes the skybox a little bit, and it actually changes the way the clouds are as well. So it's a very good mod. It actually, doing that actually saves a hell of a lot of. Can you get out of my way? Get out of my way! You get out of my way! I'm having a fit. I'm having a fit too. What are you? We having a fit? I'm having a fit. You're having a fit. Yeah, I'm having a fit. Well, we'll stop. We'll just kind of juggle here. We're gonna vibrate on you. You're gonna say vibrator. Okay. I'll let them vibrate away. I think they've been power walking too much, those women. Too much sun. All right. Green hive for Blue Water. Change a green hive for connecting services to Blue Water Shopping Centre. Well, unfortunately, I was one of the suckers that had to pay for this damn train when it first got released. And then Dovetail later on decided to throw it in for free. Oh, yeah. Another one that you didn't refund us with. I reckon for all the takeaways and everything, we should deserve a free DLC. Oh, actually, Xbox players just got Sherman Hill for free, didn't they? Something else I had to pay top dollar for. Sherman Hill is not a bad route, actually. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Problems, if people are having troubles with the hill start, don't worry. It's quite easy. Quite easy. You should have been on Sherman Hill when they had the setup where you had to set the train up. It took 15 minutes to actually do it. I remember I had to do a tutorial because I was like one of many, like very little people in the world that actually knew how to do the hill start and, you know, get the train up and going. And yeah, I did a video tutorial, a personal video tutorial on the channel at the time. And yeah, over almost 3,000 views later, and a lot of people from around the world thanking me for the tutorial because yeah, it actually got them up and running. So it was good to see. And then just not long after my video, a few months later, they decided to change the way that the tray was set up, and it wouldn't take 15 minutes, it would only take a couple minutes. So I'm thinking, you want it to be hardcore, like, I would have left it 15 minutes. I thought that was cool. This is also Itsia 165 sound modded, by the way, this 465. So Itsia 165, he's from the UK, and he goes around and does recordings of trains and everything, sound recordings and stuff. He gets like all the rudder motors and inside cab, outside the cab, all the areas he could possibly get the sounds. So he goes in and edits at his studio, and yeah, he's absolutely fantastic at his craft. He's the man for the UK routes, I'll tell you right now, for the sounds. Really, really experienced, very high quality. Sometimes there's a few issues and requests by the community that notice sounds as well and whatnot, and it gets feedback off that. And obviously, some are negative, positive, or everything is positive, even if it's negative, folks. I keep saying to you guys, even if you get negativity, don't let it get to you. Sometimes it does for me, but I take it on board as well, and I just think that just makes me stronger. As don't let negativity get to you. I say, like, there's more things to worry about. I'm a father of 2 kids, so I worry about my daughters every damn day. They don't live with me, but I obviously explained to you guys I haven't seen my first daughter since she was 2 years old. She's 14 now, but that's only because of how far away she is. But anyway, we're here to enjoy the rest of the stream now. We have around 18 minutes to go. We're going to Gravesend all the way, so we're not stopping at any of the other stops. We'll get a red signal here and there, I reckon. We've got a couple ambers coming up here, so we've got to be aware of that. We're not stopping at North Fleet either. There's the HS1. HS1 down there. Ah, class 700. It's also sound modded. Might have to wait here for a little bit actually, because we're not due until 9 past and we're like 6 minutes to go. So yeah, there's going to be a wait here. I can guarantee there's already a damn train in the platform. Oh, it's actually coming out right now actually, so we should be right. we'll be slow about it anyway, just in case we have to stop down here. We can just cruise along here. We've got plenty of time up our sleeves. Look, Neil, no hands. Uh, 465. Yeah, so I was going to get a sort of Corsa Evo because it's got Mount Panorama and it's got the updated Mount Panorama in it actually. But I thought I might wait for a little bit more, you know, to see how it goes. I know it's on sale at the moment. I was quite surprised on the price actually. I thought it'd be more than what it actually is. It's what, $48 Australian dollar, which is not too bad. I thought, well, that's pretty good. Price actually. But yeah, no, I thought I'll hold off a little bit, see how it goes, and I'm also have held off because Tokyo Stream Race is getting a whole new game, and I'm such a massive fan of that series. You know, I played every damn one of them. I absolutely adore it, you know. And I still think that's the original style, JDM style of, you know, racer. I just love it. And now it's got actual official licensing with it, so it's yeah, it's really cool. And I've seen the gameplay of it, and wow, yeah, it's very impressive. So it releases at the end, towards the end of this week, and I'm 100% going to be doing gameplay here on the channel. It most likely won't premiere until next week because I'm going to be going away on the weekend, and it's a long weekend, so yeah. I might be here Friday still, so I might be able to sneak it in for the weekend. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back in that sim. Is it a sim? No, it's an arcade game, isn't it? It's not a sim. It's sort of arcade. It's sort of simish when you look at it, because you know you get up behind and flash them, you earn money and all this stuff. Depends on how the cars react though. If it feels arcade-ish, then you know it's an arcade. And I remember the old versions, you know, they definitely were arcade. So. But I'm thinking now maybe because it's a, you know, whole new, you know, details and graphics and everything, maybe it's got okay. Well, that stopped me from talking. Oh my god. That was quite funny actually. Pringles! Give me the salt and vinegar ones, please. Okay, there we go with that one. We should have a gold medal. No worries whatsoever. Yep, good. Awesome. Alright, you're on All Aboard Live, episode 118. That was the train that we were originally going to do, but unfortunately that paint job was taken away from us, so we weren't able to do that Portuguese design. So we replaced it with a Eurostar, but we did do the Frankfurt to Fulda trip nonetheless. And there it is right there. That's the one we did first up today. Okay. Well, we've got around 10 minutes remaining, folks. So we're going to do ourselves a little bit of more German action now. As we head to the Route Nord, I do believe. We got the 2006 timetable. If I remember rightly, we couldn't do this on the other day, but I've got a 16-minute one here, 8:37. Hopefully, we'll be able to get this one up and running. Here we go, Route Nord with the 2006 modded timetable. This is a recent released mod, by the way. So it is available at trainsimcommunity.com, where you get all the best mods for Train Sim World 5, Train Sim World 4 as well. Yeah, they are available for PC players only, not PC via Xbox. So PC, Steam, PC Epic, I think, maybe. I don't know about Epic side of it, but I know they're on Steam. So. Here we go. This is a modded timetable. We've got Hagen on there already. And we'll put on some Seif. And we've got the headlights ready to go. Beautiful. Awesome. Lovely doubly. Oh, there we are inside our train. Oh, we got the one banger. Ah, yep. Here we go. One banger again. The one banger over there too. Look at all those passengers. Where are they? They're not coming on this side, are they? They're just all on that bloody side. Here we go. Hey, what the hell? Oh, so to decide to come onto my side now, I've actually taken off. Ah, it's always the way. This is one route I know it's from the original Train Sim World era, but it's had upgrades over the time. But it's actually one route that sort of really hasn't aged, to be brutally honest. It's still a great route. Main Spezza Barn's the one that I really would love to see upgrade to Todd 4 and all that, and upgrade a timetable, ICEs going through and all that. So yeah. I do believe there is a mod timetable for it in the works. It still hasn't been released though, but yeah, it is in the works. No, we'll 100% showcase that when that's ready. But here we are on the Route Nord modded timetable for the very first time here on our YouTube channel here today. This is our first look at the modded timetable for Route Nord. We did tease you guys last week on this. We were originally planned to go on here, but yeah, those plans changed. So here we are. We're doing it now. Little short run with the one banger. With the 143 on the other end. And the Deutsche Bahn. Hohenlimburg next. Damn fly. I had a fly in here last night, and I swear, real late last night, it was like it was really tired. It just landed on something, and I was put my book to it. Splat. Very softly too. It's a very soft splat. Oh, God damn it. Trying to figure what side the doors will be open on this route. Oh, actually, no, they're on the right side. They always put the stopping area back there, and I'm thinking, well, all the passengers are up here. You would prefer it to be up this way more. That's what we're done. So we have a bunch of passengers that want to come down to it, you know what I mean?
Bitte achten Sie auf den Abstand zwischen Zug- und Bahnsteigkante.
Look at all these passengers, damn. Can I actually take off, please? Damn. Alright, that's enough. God. It's like so many passengers want to keep coming onto the damn train. It's rush hour. Definitely rush hour. This is what happens when I've tweaked the amount of passengers and all this stuff as well in the custom engine. You know, it's a few little tricks that not many know. How'd next? 7.4 kilometers. Here comes some freight. Very nice, very nice. Don't forget, in 2 weeks exactly from today, we are live with the first DLC of 2025. It will be a German DLC. Don't ask me what the pronunciation is, because I did say to you, I'm just going to be calling it the new German route. South of Frankfurt. South of Frankfurt. Really looking forward to next month's release with the Crocodile. That's going to be really good. By the way, the live stream in 2 weeks, all aboard episode 120 with the new DLC is subject to change. You know, Dovetail's recent, last minute delays. So, yeah, hopefully we don't get another one. But, you know what they've been like recently. Well, they're going to blame it on this time. Oh, we've had too much time off through the holiday period. Doesn't matter if they delay it, they still release it in a half-assed piece. You know, not worth the price. Way. Some of the German content does pronounce it sounding like that, yes. But it's highly recommended not to iron out your farts, folks. was watching one on Facebook today. Actually, the woman let rip when her man got out of the car and didn't realise the parents were in the back. I don't know if you guys have seen that one, but I've seen it today. And when she got out, damn, yes, a nice banger going on down south. It's pretty nice. Right, 4.3 to Hudgen. Speeding a lot. We're going around this way. This part splits off. Sometimes you can go up there and go around a loop, or sometimes you go around the easier way. Seem to go this way more when you're coming towards this direction. There'll be more truck shorts posted up in the morning, folks. I've posted one more again this afternoon, but it was a very special one. The first ever time capturing a Kenworth T410 SAR. So, and it was a fuel tanker. And I'm going to be doing that truck skin for American Truck Simulator. It won't be for the 410 because I don't have the 410. Because yeah, SWR hasn't updated for quite a while, so that no longer works. But I'll put it on another Kenworth. It will be very nice skin nonetheless. I hope I can get the references for the company though. If not, I'll have to try to edit a logo up for it. I don't know. I'm hopeful. Got the company name. I just got to go and see if I can get the references. Was meant to do that this afternoon. I'll do it after the stream. Oh, pardon me. It's after 10 PM now. I'm starting to get tired. I've been up since 6 AM. I've only had not even 5 hours sleep last night. So we got in and edited those Microsoft Flight Simulator videos as promised, and I put those up and they're ready to go. Pardon me. There'll be a full replay of today's All Aboard Live, episode 118 on our YouTube channel, added to our dedicated Train Sim World past live streams playlist. We have 2 other playlists for Train Sim World, one for our uploaded videos and one for the introduction tutorial videos. And we have gameplay from Train Sim World 1, Train Sim World 2, Train Sim World 3, Train Sim World 4, and the current Train Sim World 5. And later this year, Train Sim World 6. Come on, we all know it's obvious. It's going to happen. We know the strategy. Same shit, same smell. Fancy bells and whistles, blah, 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 blah. Yep, broken promise 1 week later. Exit stage right. No. Ooh. This is interesting. We're actually coming down on the first platform. Well, that's cool. It's actually cool. It's actually different too. Oh, look at the Dyspolic with the old school trains over the side there too. Cool. I like the fact that we're coming on this station, because I don't think I've ever... Actually, I have. A while ago, though. It's been a... But I do believe this could be a first actually coming in from here, because when you go further, that's the other part of the route, which is the Raru Austin, and we actually have a modded timetable for that too. So, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Here we are at Hajin. Bumpanov. Lots and lots of passengers coming off the train. Very good. All right, there we go. Nice gold medal there in the end with the modded timetable. And very, very good indeed. That come from Isolon, by the way, that service. Okay. Right. Well, that's all we've got time for this week's All Aboard. Thank you very much for watching. Episode 119 will be next week. Don't forget the brand new Train Sim World German DLC is on episode 120 in 2 weeks' time. We've already got the cover photo and the logo established, but we need to post it up on the YouTube channel, and I'll post it up next week after the release of after the All Aboard episode 119. Episode 119 will be posted through the week, folks, at some point, leading into the live stream next week on Monday the 27th of January 2025. Thanks for watching all. And thanks for everyone coming along and joining us on our live chat today. It's been an honor and privilege bringing you Train Sim World 5 here today. My name is the Aussie Don. I come from a land down under. If you hear the thunder, you better run. You better take cover. Take care. See you tomorrow for Choo Choo Tuesdays.